What's up? It's your boy LoudByNature, and we are back with another video. I'm so sorry. This is probably gonna be late. This is either gonna be late Sunday, or it's gonna be posted on Monday. I'm so sorry. I really was trying to record some film from Apex Legends, but unfortunately the game didn't record my friend's audio, so I kind of had to scrap that whole idea, and I had a whole challenge and all that planned. Also, today is Mother's Day, so I had to do things with my mom. A lot of stuff happened. Sorry. This is going to be this has just been a hard week. This has been a hard week. But I had a day to find out what kind of video I was going to do for this week. So I went to my trusty notebook and looked at all the video ideas, and then one caught my eye that I was low-key a little holding off from. Low-key a little bit, because I don't know if you guys want to hear about my personal life. And I realized that no one is probably going to watch this story. But if you are watching and unsubscribe, then hi. Call me Loud, and please do not try to find my real identity. I like to post mainly anime and gaming content. You don't have to subscribe if you don't like either of those things, but if you do like anime or gaming, then feel free to help a brother out. Anyway, this is the story of how I met a pedophile. Disclaimer, I am going to be making jokes in this video because the serious videos on YouTube are boring to me personally, and in my opinion, I am allowed to make jokes about my specific situation. I won't make jokes about pedophilia in general, but just my specific situation. In truth, if this ever happens to you at all, call the police. I did at one point too. It's a whole big thing. There'll probably be multiple parts of this. Now, on to the story. Cool. So my day started out as normal, you know. I woke up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, fixed my hair, got dressed, all that. Soon enough, I'm on my way to the bus to go to my internship. Anyway, I get on the bus and it is crowded, so I'm standing up and I'm just on my phone looking at manga, reading manga. Probably was reading Berserk, I don't know. So I'm on the bus and I noticed that there's a seat open next to this man, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, there's a seat open. So then I go to sit down, but I'm still reading on my phone, right? Because I just thought it was a seat. I thought it was just a normal day. Okay. Then all of a sudden, I feel an elbow on my knee. At the time, I just thought, oh, maybe this man is so deep in thought that he doesn't know that he's resting his elbow on my knee. Now, do you know how low you have to get to reach somebody's knee with your elbow? So that's strike one. I didn't realize that time, but like you have to get really, really, really low in order to reach somebody's knee with your elbow. So I moved his elbow because it was annoying me and also it was hurting a little bit. And the guy just started nodding his head in a way to let me know that something was off, you know, up there. Yeah, something was a little off. So I was just sitting there, and then my gut told me to just move somewhere else, because by this time the bus was clearing out like a lot, like everything, like people were moving around. So I moved to one of the bus seats meant for people with physical challenge, like a wheelchair or something. But there were no like physically challenged people on the bus at all. Anyone could sit there basically. So I sat there for a little bit, and after like 5 minutes, I'm still watching this guy just to make sure he doesn't do anything weird, you know. As I'm watching him, he is looking around in such a weird way. Like, he is, like, it's the way his body was moving. He had mental disabilities of some sort. I don't know. But I didn't really care that much, because when you take public transportation, you see a lot of things that become so common and are desensitized. There are so many people who have mental disabilities or are on drugs that I honestly just like, it's just like another fact of life, and I don't care anymore. So I just thought, okay, maybe he has some sort of disability that made him like not realize that his elbow was on my knee or something like that. I don't know. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what else. I don't know. I just thought he was, I thought he just had something in his head that made him think that was okay or something. I have no idea. So I'm like, okay, something's just off with him. That's fine. Cool. And I'm continuing to watch him out of the corner of my eye, because I just can't shake this feeling I have that, like, I can't shake this feeling that like something's off with him. And best believe I was copying down any like physical attributes this guy had. Like, he was over 6 foot. He had on a black cap, glasses, orange dress with 4 chest pockets. One of them had 3 eyeglass cases. He was also wearing jeans and black shoes. As for his race, I am really sad to say that he was a caramel black guy. This made me so mad, because why are you living up to the stereotype that black people do crime? Like, come on, brother. Come on. We gotta defy those stereotypes, man. We gotta defy the stereotypes. And why are you doing the stereotype that we're rapists? Of all the stereotypes you could possibly do. Like, why? So that just made everything worse. But as I'm taking a mental picture of this guy, I see him stand up. But the weird thing is, this bus is still moving. And there isn't a stop for a little while. And sure enough, this mofo decides to get up and sit right back next to me. When this happened, I instantaneously knew this man wanted my cheeks.
Looking like a double-wide surprise. God damn.
Instantaneously knew. I was like, oh my god, this is not a drill. We have met a pedophile. Okay, this is not a drill. Okay, like, my soul left my body at that moment. I didn't, like, my emotion spiked and my heart started pumping blood so fast, because I was just ready to fight at any point. Like, fight or flight kicked in, and I had to tell myself to calm down and think. I was like, okay, I was legit weighing my options so fast and trying to find the best solution to the situation. I was like Light Yagami, thinking of every single solution in like 2 seconds. But my solutions ultimately were: 1, I get up and fight this man with all my might. And best believe I would have to enter the 4th dimension to beat this dude, because he was like over 6 foot. He was tall. That would be hard to do. Option 2, I would have to scream my absolute head off and make a huge scene to alert other people, which would definitely be the safest option. But if they didn't believe what I was doing was valid enough for the screaming, then that would look horrible, and it would look like I was accusing an innocent man, right? And option 3 would be to walk away one more time to see if he follows, and if he does, then I have to go with option 2 and just scream my head off, because at that point you're just following me, and yeah, at that point it's all hands off. I have to scream. I have to get other people involved. By the time I had this considerably long mental evaluation, about 30 seconds had passed, and the bus started to lean. His body went with the lean, and his arm went under my arm. After the bus leveled out, though, he decided to keep his arm there. Like, bro, get your old wrinkled skin off my arm. Like, bro, like, this guy was gross, disgusting, man. Like, at that moment, I hopped up and walked to the back of the bus near the second door. This is also where a lot of people were sitting, just in case I had to pull out option 2. And tell me why, when I turned around, this man had his whole neck out like he was about to perform a cat call. Yo, man's had his whole neck out watching me as I walked away. I was standing up. I was just standing up for more mobility in case I needed to run. So I proceeded to watch him until my stop came, and I decided that I was going to get off my stop and see if he followed. Then I was going to lead him to a place of business that wasn't my actual destination. Then I was going to get adults involved to call the cops. So after this man is like staring me down, and after like 5 stops passes, it's time for my stop, right? So I get off this bus, right? And I am watching him to see if he will follow me. And he is looking at me as well as I'm walking off the bus. He pulls out his phone to pretend like he's looking at GPS or something. And I knew this was a lie, because this entire time he did not pull out his phone, not once. So why would you look at it now when it's my stop? Like, that don't make sense. And as you might be thinking, he got off the bus. Best believe, this story ain't done yet. And by the end of it, the cops end up getting called.